Essentially, I'm going to be playing through the game 4 times, doing all of the main categories. If you don't know what that is, that's going to be glitchless, inbounds legacy, inbounds, and out of bounds. I'll be trying to explain them, try to explain all the tricks and glitches in each run. Speaking of tricks, first run's going to be glitchless. No glitches are allowed. So if you're going to be in the chat asking if that's a glitch, the answer is no. This is a glitch-free zone. Glitches are cheating. The sound wasn't on for the first couple of seconds I heard, so... Anyways, we're going to be hopping out of this vault in just a second. So this run's going to be about an hour long. Again, we're going to be playing through the game 4 times. So you're going to get used to this first chamber. It's a vault. You starting, failing, putting a cube on a button. Solid. Okay, this is glitchless, so the movement is a little bit wonky.
After completing each test. First, however, note the incandescent particle field across.
So you're going to see the movement throughout glitchless is going to be this weird pseudo bunny hopping. I'm kind of strafing left and right a little bit. It's essentially the same as jumping in a straight line, but it looks cooler. And it's also a little bit better for turning. Anyways, so I also want to clarify that because I'm going to be playing through this 4 times, and of course as the run goes on, it's going to be a lot harder to follow if you don't understand Portal, because there are going to be more glitches used. So I would savor this glitchless run all you can if it's your first time. So, anyways, there's the first chamber. It plays the same for most categories except for out of bounds, really. The first 2.5 minutes of the game you can basically sleep on. And there's what's gonna be our shots that we're gonna be firing. Just shots fired, of course. There's that portal gun. Looks white right now, so just commenting on that. If you've never played Portal before, first of all, I would highly recommend it. It's a great game. Second of all, what portals actually do is that we have this device that allows us to shoot holes, essentially. And we have 2 holes. If we go into one, we come out the other. It's pretty simple. It's a puzzle game. The formatting for most levels is going to be solving a puzzle, and then we have this 13-second elevator transitioning us between chambers. It's not too bad. You use them after a while. I'd like to comment on a few things if you haven't noticed already. First of all, the portal gun is purple. That's my little personal touch. Second of all, see that text? This is very nice. That's I edited my games files. That might be a glitch actually. I don't know. Anyways, I edited my game files. That's my save text. So, anyways, we'll start getting to the more intense chambers here. Chamber 4 is pretty intense. We're gonna put a cube on a button and jumping to the end. Glitchless until you get the dual portal gun is pretty tame. Oh, sorry about that. Make sure you guys can get this juicy game audio. The purple portal gun is not a glitch, guys. Nothing is a glitch. This is glitchless. Here's chamber 5. We're going to be putting some cubes on some buttons. Just like that. We can fool around here. The elevator won't go up until GLaDOS finishes her dialogue here, which is quite long. We got some cameras. You can play around with these physics objects and do some cool stuff, but those would be glitches. That's not a glitch, by the way. Anyways, chamber 6. We're gonna be skipping a puzzle. Not glitching a puzzle, skipping a puzzle. The end is up there. There's a platform there. So let's just get there. You know, why not?
The aperture science high energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization. Please be careful.
But yeah, again, there's not much to comment on this run until we get the dual portal gun. There's a cool fling in the next chamber, chamber 7. Do some 3 jumps here, shoot a portal there, jump through, and look at that! Puzzle? How about see you later? That didn't make sense, who cares? Chamber 8's coming up. Chamber 8 is the only chamber that you actually stay in bounds for every category, including out of bounds.
Please note that we have added a
We're going to be using the map design here. There's a little brick that pops out here, so we can just jump on that and get to the end. Pretty straightforward.
Record, followed by death. Good luck.
Guys, nothing is a glitch. I've already told you, nothing's a glitch. In Chamber 9, there's a cool glitch that we're going to use in other categories. This category, however, is glitchless, no glitching. We're going to be putting cubes on buttons.
Regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
And this elevator kind of comes down weird. It's weird.
Resolute and resourceful.
Regardless, we only have one more chamber till we get the dual portal gun. Yeah, I'd like to explain a little bit of why I'm running this, all main categories. I think it's the best way to show off Portal 1 because the game is so drastically different depending on the category. Here's a cool thing called a portal stand. We're gonna stand on the space. This is a trick, not a glitch. You're gonna stand on the space between like where a portal is created. You can actually stand on that, even though we're technically not standing on ground. And through that we're able to get a better perspective to shoot other portals. Now I'm gonna stop boring you guys. We're gonna get into the dual portal gun action. We get to make orange and blue portals. I'm gonna skip the whole puzzle here. Doing a nice jump. Oh yeah. Hit this button while it's rising up. Portal into here. And that's a pretty infuriating puzzle if that's your first time playing it, so it's kind of humorous how you skip it. Anyways, we're gonna do a cool little strafe here in the next chamber to skip a small part, not glitch a small part. Just like that. We have to look at these panels in this cube so they'll activate, they look triggers. Here we're gonna do some out of bounds tricks. It's called a cube throw. This one's quite hard. And just like that. The cube stays on the button for just a little bit where it can slip through. It's kind of hard and glitchless, however there are glitches that allow us to do the cube throw easier. Anyways, now we have the dual portal gun and we're going to go into some easier chambers. Here we're just going to be getting the cube, putting on this button so we can get to the next part of the chamber and doing another out of bounds trick. Oh, that's unfortunate. Didn't go out of bounds hard enough there, sorry guys. Anyways, that's chamber 13. The game gets a lot faster once you get the dual portal gun. Fun fact, next chamber, chamber 14, is faster inbounds than out of bounds. It's crazy. Because it's really easy, it's straightforward. You shoot a portal here, shoot a portal here, and you go to the end. Just like that. You can get in the elevator before GLaDOS starts her dialogue. It's quite impressive. Anyways, after chamber 14, here's where the game starts picking up for glitchless. You have some interesting chambers, 15 and 16. They have to be fast paced. 15's on a kind of cycle here at the start. You gotta catch this orb, get it into the dropper here, shoot a portal here. I'm not clicking my mouse hard enough. We get to strafe over this fizzler, do some more of those portal stands, and skip this last puzzle here by just getting the height through the ceiling, strafing out. I don't really need to explain a lot of the mechanics of the game yet because we're still only in glitchless. A lot of it is pretty straightforward. In terms of air strafing, we control our movement in the air using the A and D keys rather than using the W keys. Anyways, chamber 16. This is probably the most interesting chamber in glitchless. A lot of new players think this is the most impressive thing. It's just shooting a bunch of portals. There's no limits really for this, and anyone can really understand it. So I hope I don't mess this up and you guys enjoy this. Oh, nice start. Just shoot these turrets here. Have the turret hit the button. That'll allow the door to open. Just like that. That went pretty good.
Well done.
Cool chamber, right, guys?
The Enrichment Center once again
Pretty
reminds
cool.
you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
Anyways, chamber 17's coming up. Here we get to meet our friend, the companion cube. This is the one of two categories you're gonna see him, so.
Will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3.
And speaking of color purple, I did my magic on this one too.
Please take care of it.
Oh, here we gotta not die through these orbs. It's easier said than done, really. Their physics are kind of unpredictable when they bounce off the cube. But anyways, chamber 17. We're gonna think with physics objects here, not with portals. We're gonna try to get this camera here, just like that. The ending is up here. We're gonna place this camera, grab this cube, jump on top of the little tower we made, grab the cube, get back up here. Chamber 17 is one of the cooler test chambers in a normal playthrough, but fortunately we kind of destroy it. It's a really finicky climb, so I'm glad I got it. And thinking with physics objects is going to be a common trend going into the next chamber, chamber 18. We're going to be able to like pry a door open really using a camera. Not really pry a door open, but hold a door. Alright, we're going to be navigating the chamber here. And if you played this chamber before, you might recognize this room. I don't really want to do that. We're going to just take the camera. We're going to lean it up against the center of this door. And now we're going to go on the door button and open it. What that's going to do is the camera's going to lean into the door, block it, and we're able to shoot a portal through. Normally you want the cube. You want to get a cube from that big door over there. That big room. And you're able to walk through the door, but it's kind of slow, so I don't like to do it. Here the elevator doesn't move until GLaDOS finishes her talk, so we're going to take a leap of faith. Those Aperture Science long-fall boots coming in handy. Gonna destroy the camera. Sitting here. Anyways, now we're going to get out of the normal test chambers. We're going to be doing the escape. Spoiler alert, GLaDOS tries to kill you. Sorry. Really apologize about that one in advance, but we're going to be doing some Pika portals here off the bat. Essentially, it's been used throughout the run before, but portals have travel time, so you can go back through the portal before it places. It's quite cool when done fast. Now before GLaDOS even realizes it, we're already out of her clutches. And here we're able to shoot a portal through this pipe. Oh, if you're... There we go. We're going to travel in the pipe here. Usually cube. Can I crouch? Okay, that was weird. Usually cubes go through here. However, people are cool. And we're going to go back to an earlier level in the game. Recognize this one? Chamber 9. This time we have the dual portal gun though, so it's not nearly as hard. We're going to continue escaping. Here's a cool little shot here. Into the next room. Skip a little cycle part. A cycle with that beam. Now we're going to be jumping over here. Oh, there's a weird portal. There are a bunch of pistons on this map. This map does technically have a cycle. But it's pretty easy to get. Here we're going to be doing some more Pika portals. You can shoot portals through that piston. It's not a glitch, it's a feature. Alright. Come up here for EO1. We're going to be doing a very special trick, not a glitch. It's a turret flippy, dippy, trippy, slippy, skippy, tricky, skippy, trick flip. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go lean up against this door. If you go up against it, there's a trigger that'll open it. Pop a portal up here. Oh, I don't want to slide off that. Shoot a portal here. Alright. We're going to want this turret to stay alive. Just like that. And now here's the trick. Oh, I missed it. Oh, that's a really bad quick save. Whatever. We'll do it normally. I failed the turret flippy skippy tricky. Oh, I don't want to do that. This is going horribly. This is one of the harder maps in the glitchless category, so I don't really blame myself for messing this up. Still kind of embarrassing though. Let's shoot a portal behind that turret because we're gonna want to take it into the next room. Oh, that is not there. Do a Pika portal. Grab this. Put this guy over here so he's aiming at the door. That's part of the map. you're supposed to have the rocket turret. Oh, where am I? Okay. You're supposed to have the rocket turret shoot the glass over there, but the turret shots will actually do just the same effect. However, we need the rocket turret to shoot that. I'll do a strafe jump into this thing. Hopefully the fan is nice, which it kind of was. And we're already at the end of Glitchless. This is the last map, guys. Also the longest map in the game. It's the GLaDOS boss fight. Here we're gonna do a nice strafe. Here's a turret of death room that we're gonna skip. Sniper portal up there. And here's GLaDOS's lair. That is the being that's been talking to us the whole game. Alright. This is a Glitchless exclusive boss fight, by the way. There are some glitches. No tricks, though. No tricks. Just glitches that, actually skip the boss fight. Hit the button. GLaDOS drops the first core. That's gonna land to the incinerator. If you ever played Portal before, the way the boss fight works is that GLaDOS has 4 cores. And once you incinerate all 4 of them, you essentially make her corrupt, and you win the game. So in terms of all main categories, once the 4th core is incinerated, the crosshair will disappear, and at that point I will deem a category complete and start a new game. So anyways, the first core is kind of just a cutscene. Then we actually have to fight her for 3 cores. There's a cool glitchless strat here where you can have the rocket turret here that'll come up. You can do damage to her so she'll release her cores from her body. Usually you want to do it through a portal, but if there's a kind of precise thing, you can have it aimed directly at her. Just like that. She'll drop a core over here. We'll incinerate it. Now we gotta get right back up there because that turret's gonna come up a lot faster than it was last time. I have no clue if that'll work. It did work. Alright. The next core's up here. The cores kind of have some travel time. It's weird. Oh. You can kind of stand on the side of this thing. Hit the button from there. For the last core, you can stand up there, but GLaDOS swings a lot. So it's actually really hard. It can kind of be RNG, but if you're still precise enough, you can get it. And the last core is going to be coming up here. And once that's in, crosshair disappears, we'll start a new game. Awesome. Next is Inbound's Legacy. We can all just give a good goodbye to Glitchless. It's over with. You get to see the vault again. It's nice. Differences about Inbound's Legacy. We get to do this thing called accelerated backwards hopping. The direct rules of Inbound's Legacy is basically you have to stay in bounds of the game, and you cannot use any glitches that utilize saving and loading or put your theoretical body out of bounds. There are some tricks that involve saving and loading that put your theoretical body out of bounds and inbounds. We'll talk more of that in about 15 minutes. But for now, we got Inbound's Legacy. So yeah, this is gonna be a lot faster, mainly because we don't have a 2-minute GLaDOS fight. Also, by the way, I'm gonna take the time in the vault. If you've been enjoying Shots Fired, I know we're on the front page right now. Hi, front page. Make sure to follow the Twitch channel. Doing a whole 7 days. Shoutouts to the people who are making this marathon possible, the organizers. Organizing 7 days and a ton of runners must be a headache. So, anyways, there's ABHing. Can I get the cube throw? Oh, look at that. Essentially, the way ABH works, it's an abbreviation for accelerated backwards hopping. It was an attempt to patch out bunny hopping, which was the previous movement glitch in the source engine. Basically, the game thinks that the way the game works is that it gives you speed every time you jump. And before they patched it out, you used to be able to just jump a ton, and you'd continue to gain speed, and the game would have no way of slowing you down. To fix that, the game developers added a cap in which once you reach that cap, the game will give you negative speed. Just have to focus here on dialogue timings. And that works fine, right? When you're walking, when you're jumping normally. You'll just be able to, you'll get capped out and you'll have normal jumping speed. However, if we jump backwards, the game will still give us negative speed because it thinks we're going too fast, so it wants to slow us down by giving us backward speed. However, when we're already going backwards, that speed's just going to add up. And just because of the way the speed cap works, it's kind of exponential. So, it's not really shown a lot here, but you can get to really fast speeds. So, does everybody recognize this place again? I'm gonna grab the portal gun here. It's still purple, don't worry. But now we're gonna be doing some smooth ABHs into the elevator. Again, from now on, they'll be abbreviated ABHing. So yeah, just to clarify for anyone new here, this is a run of Portal 1, all main categories. So I'm playing through Portal 4 times, playing through each main category. If you want to see individual categories, you can go to speedrun.com/portal. Pretty sure it's an uppercase P. One of them is the series, one of them is the game. You can see all the 4 categories individually, which is glitchless, inbounds, legacy, inbounds, and out of bounds. Don't want to brag, but I'm currently ranked 2 for literally every category there is, so kind of okay at this game. Oh, I'm getting stuck on the radio. We're gonna do our thing, put some cubes on buttons. Most categories, except out of bounds, start really slow except for the portal gun. I think I said that in glitchless. Until you get the dual portal gun, the run's kind of slow. So yeah, by the way, now this is a glitch. Hope my parents are proud of me. We're doing the same thing we did in glitchless. Oh, cube did not go through. Putting cubes on buttons.
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication.
So we can start doing some cool glitches, like putting that through the glass, because why not? And again, the elevator won't go until GLaDOS's dialogue is done, so. Chambers 6 and 7 are going to play out just the same, just we're able to ABH here. It looks a lot cooler, I'll say that.
The aperture science high energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities such as vaporization.
Very nice.
Please be careful.
These elevators get kind of boring sometime when you got a boring chamber and then a boring elevator, but you get used to it. Do the same fling. There is a faster route to this chamber, but it's very hard for RTA speedruns. Speaking of harder strategies, the next chamber we're going into, Chamber 8, has a trick that's basically segmented only. It's called ABH over goo. It's very unrealistic to get in a real run. It really can only be done with the use of scripting. So we're just going to be using this rubble here. The little indent in the wall to get up. So you can search up videos on YouTube. ABH over goo. It's pretty cool. You essentially just accelerated backwards hop over the entire chamber. Anyways, Chamber 9 has a cool glitch. We're going to be placing a portal halfway under the door and halfway under the door, halfway through the door on the other side. So we're able to travel through one side and then pop out the other. It's really just thinking with portals, you know? Again, next up is Chamber 10. There's this cool trick called door launch, which I can get in Inbounds Legacy or in Inbounds. It's pretty hard though. Essentially, you can launch off like the door's curvature and get to the end. Didn't get it there. You'd skip this whole scene where you do this fling. Saves about 6 to 8 seconds, depending on how well you do it. Through, swimming in some acid. It's always a little bit refreshing, you know?
We are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable than the organs and combined incomes of everyone in
subject hometown here.
Anyways, I'm doing the same strafe here. And here we're going to be doing a trick called the super cube throw, where if you throw the cube and then immediately press E, it'll actually go further than it can. So it makes that cube throw a lot more consistent for Legacy and other categories that aren't glitchless, because it is a glitch. Yeah, while Twitch was down, I just went out of bounds real quick, so don't mind me, guys. I'm gonna do the same strat here, throwing that cube onto the button. Got it this time. Look at me go.
If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass
Regardless,
out.
Chamber 14 is gonna be the same thing we know and love. We're gonna be doing a short little fling. Cute little thing, if you want to say. That's the kind of adjectives you like to use. 15, Chamber 15 is going to show the first time we're utilizing portal bumping, where if you shoot a portal and then try to shoot a portal on that portal, the game obviously won't let you shoot a portal on top of a portal, so it'll bump it to the side. And when it does this, it actually won't check if a wall is there, so you're actually able to like go through walls, have your portal go through a wall. We're going to see it here. We're going to get into this observatory room and bump through this wall, get to the next part of the chamber, strafe over this fizzler, do some more portal stands, and strafe up to the end. Guys, everything now you see is a glitch. It's not a trick, okay? If it was a glitch, if it was a trick in the glitchless run, it's now a glitch, okay? Anyways, Chamber 16 is going to utilize more portal bumping. All those cool portal shots we did last time are kind of made obsolete, just cause we can skip that. Oh. That's a chamber. And what's funny is, the elevator starts going before GLaDOS even finishes her dialogue that opens the first door that we skip. It's pretty cool. Very nice indeed. Next is Chamber 17. Plays very similar for the start, where you gotta kind of dodge those orbs. No way getting around it. Oh, that cube's at a weird angle. Do some aviation because that's faster. Oh, that's a glitch. Hold up. Anyone see that? That was weird. The screen just went all red and loaded an autosave. That's odd. Anyways, gonna do a portal bump here to go through this floor. And that kind of skips the whole level, unfortunately. I know, where are the puzzles in this puzzle speedrun? Hello? Anyways, next chamber, Chamber 18 for Inbound's Legacy, is going to probably show 1 out of the 3 really confusing glitches in Inbound's Legacy. It's called an edge glitch, which we'll be abusing a lot more in Inbounds. But basically, your camera gets separated from your body. Oh, that's fast. Your camera will get separated from your body. And as a result of this, you'll be able to shoot through the top of your other portal. Oh, this is a weird glitch. Okay. Get through here. So we're gonna jam ourselves into the floor here, and we're able to shoot a portal at that wall, but at that ceiling. Doesn't go there. Goes into this room because our camera's actually through our other portal. Confusing, right? Anyways, we're doing some more flings here. Go to the end. In a portal shot on a slanted surface, the game will think you're stuck and try to unstuck you and teleport you a random place in the map. You can use that to our advantage. We're gonna shoot a portal here, and got it. All right. Oh my god, what am I doing? Now I'm gonna be setting up a couple of edge glitches. Oh, that's not intended. Where is it? Here it is. Instead of a portal in this observatory room, do another edge glitch. Here's a cool trick called double lag, where eventually we're gonna travel through portals in a weird way, and the game's gonna get confused and thinks we're stuck and teleports us just like that. Pretty cool. Looks confusing. It's basically it's kind of RNG in a sense, but not really. There's a precise setup. EOO is gonna play very similar to an inbounds or glitchless run, except you can ABH. Oh, I'm not through the portal. That's why I can't shoot. Get these portals down. Shoot one here, jump through. Some more ABHs. Alright, now I got revenge of turret flippy, dippy, trippy, slippy, skippy, tricky, skippy, trick flip. Take two, people. Alright. If we go against it, it triggers the door to open. You can snipe a portal up here, jump one here, shoot a portal here. Here we don't need to carry the turret, so we can just kill him. And here we go. Ah, he did it. Look at that. That portal's quite deceiving. You really gotta aim to the right of it. Here we're doing some portal bumping, and if we walk on the angled surface, it's kind of an acute angle glitch the game will put us through. Here's a glitch with the portal's hitbox. Basically, it thinks we're going through the edge of a portal, but we're really going through glass, so it stops us halfway. It's like, wait, you can't go through glass. So then we just do it again on the other side, and two halves make a hole, and you get to walk through a portal. Alright, last map of Inbound's Legacy. Doing this thing called the acute angle glitch. It's very similar to the large angle glitch, where the game thinks we're stuck and kind of poops us out up here. Oh, that's out of bounds. Sorry, guys. Run invalid. I might as well reset now. I mean, how over schedule are we? Just kidding. We'll do it to get up here. We're going to want to bring a turret into the GLaDOS chamber, because if you recalled, we needed a rocket turret to shoot GLaDOS to have her drop her cores. Oh, that's awkward. Let me fix that portal. But if we have a turret, the turret can shoot GLaDOS, and this does just the same amount of damage. A single point of damage will drop GLaDOS's cores, so she gets to drop all of them. And here we're going to do another edge glitch. We're going to get a portal underneath the incinerator. We're going to incinerate all the cores. While the first one's done, the category's over. Again, I told you guys, glitchless exclusive boss fight. Don't get to see it again. Alright, next, Inbounds. This is probably the most notable category in Portal. Summoning Salt did a world record progression video on it. It recently was ran at GDQ. So hopefully I can put on a good run of it. Most of this run is going to be using a glitch called the Save Glitch, which is an enhancement of the Edge Glitch, really, for understanding glitches' sake. Essentially, we can get stuck in an edge, and the game gets confused, and it separates our camera and our body. Because of that, we're able to shoot portals coming out of other portals. It's confusing, but anyways, if we save and load while in that edge glitch state, the game will actually save our camera separated from our body. And because of that, we're able to continue walking around and getting different perspectives while our body and camera are still separated. So that's why saving and loading actually does a lot in Portal, and we'll see it here even in the first map. Oh, sorry, I had a burp there. Going for cube throw again. Oh, big oof. Take two. We're gonna do something called the button glitch here, where essentially we're gonna grab a radio and we're gonna spam save and load while we're gonna exit a button, and if all goes well, the game is gonna think we're still on the button even though the radio pushed us off the button. Let's see. Might have been early. Gonna spam save load a couple of times here. Did not work. We'll try it again. This is technically slower for RTA now, but I think it's a really cool glitch to show off, so. There you go, and the button stays down, because the game technically thinks we're still on the button. Because while we're spamming save load, there's still an instant where the game interacts with us, and it thinks the radio is like pushing us off, even though the game still registers us as being on the button, so. It's quite cool. Back to chamber 2. Here you're gonna see your first save glitch. We're gonna do it to skip the elevator ride. It'll be quite confusing, because you'll see me shooting portals in an elevator. So. But yeah, and by the way, this is a glitch, so. I know glitchless memes are the hottest memes nowadays in the speed communities, so. Alright, gonna be grabbing this. Shooting a portal over here, shooting a portal here, getting stuck on its edge, and saving and loading. Shooting a precise portal here at the bottom of this elevator, shooting another one here while we jump through, and we're in chamber 3, people. Oh, this is a glitch, hold up. There we go. Technical difficulties, we got it. Do some Pika portals there, because the way orange portals work in this game is that they have a linkage ID number. And our portal gun is actually still linked to the orange portal in chamber 2, even though we're in chamber 3 and we activated the chamber 3 orange portal. Anyways, here's another cool part about save glitch. You get to do one of those and just walk through doors. Because essentially our theoretical body is out of bounds, even though it really isn't. It's just at a different part of the map. We're able to walk through doors. Long story short, you know. And about this test chamber here, I really just don't have the time for that. So we're gonna shoot a portal and phase through that door.
Our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was
And again, we gotta wait.
Good job.
Because the door or the elevator won't go up until GLaDOS has finished talking. Yeah, here's when portal starts getting confusing, guys. So I'm sorry. I apologize in advance. The run has a lot higher of a skill ceiling now, though, because you're not really limited by a bunch of gimmicky stuff. It's just shooting portals, and you really don't have the game limiting you. Chamber 6 and 7 play the same as Legacy. We're gonna do the same cool fling we've done for the past 3 categories. It's really interesting, you know, you got categories inside of a category inside of a marathon. That's 7 days long. Hope you're taking notes, by the way. There's a quiz at the end. Chamber 8, again, using accelerated backwards hopping, there's a very hard trick you can do called ABH overdo. I'd recommend looking it up on YouTube. It's very hard for RTA runs, though, so I'm going to avoid doing it. And we'll just jump on this rubble. Why do I call it rubble? It's just a thing sticking out, you know?
Good luck. Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
Alright. We're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna shoot a portal kind of halfway through both sides of the door. So you're able to jump through, go through one side, jump out the other. Now I get a chance to redeem myself with door launch. Okay. Door launch again if you're just tuned in. It's a trick in Chamber 10 where essentially you can jump off the edge of a door and you can slope off of it and get a sick X Games tier boost jump, you know. But it involves getting perfect AFHs, which I did not get. So I'm gonna cry now. Anyways. I also forgot to mention AFHing is the opposite of ABHing where we do it forwards. We hold backwards and look forward, so the game thinks we're going backwards, so it gives us forward speed. Here in inbounds, once you get the second portal gun, here's where things go insane. We want to keep a portal in the first part of the room so we can do a save glitch. So we're going to try to AFH off this button. Nice, grab the portal gun, go through here. Oh, weird fling. Gonna get a portal here, shoot a portal here, get an edge glitch on. We're going to save and load. We're going to get a portal behind this receiver here, shoot a portal here. We're going to teleport to all places around here, but we want to shoot a portal up here below this light, and up here, shoot a portal here, and we're at the end of chamber 12. Right, here's where the run really starts picking up, and I'm sorry you're not going to get a lot of this. I'm going to try to talk really fast. Alright. Chamber 13 has a save glitch that's not actually faster RTA, but I'm going to do it anyways because it's cool, and doing the same strats is kind of boring. Anyways, we're going to shoot a portal on this side, shoot a portal here, edge glitch on it, shoot our source portal here, shoot a portal here, here, go through, and we're at the end of the map. You know? Fortunately, if you didn't understand what the last two maps were, we're going into Chamber 14. It's just a nice little fling. Get a quick breather. I'll get a sip of my water in a second.
Subjects intending to
There you go.
handle high-energy gamma leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory.
And just a reminder that in inbounds, both your body and your player, your player and your portals have to stay inbounds. Here's another cool save glitch in Chamber 15. This is one of the more cooler ones because you kind of just follow your portal, if I do it right. Other than its first shot, this is weird. Now we're kind of just going to be following our portal through this labyrinth. Now we're going to cancel save glitch by walking to our portal. If we hit a portal's hitbox, the game will reunite our camera and our body because we go through that portal. And once we go through, the game says our camera and our body has to go through, so it resets the location. Anyways, Chamber 16 has a really cool skip where in Chamber 17, we don't want to wait for the cube because it's slow, so we're going to save a turret, because turrets actually can hit buttons. So we're going to be doing a save glitch here. Oh, that's not how it works. We're going to shoot some portals, random spots, yada yada. This is the turret that's going to be doing Chamber 17 for us. We're going to want it dead. So you could die, sir. Thank you very much. We're going to save glitch here. Shoot a portal here. We're going to shoot another portal under the elevator. Now we're going to take this turret, put it under the elevator, jump up here, activate the elevator from below. We're going to want to preserve save glitch. We're going to shoot a save glitch here, shoot it here so the floor is solid here, and we're going to shoot a portal under the elevator. Squeeze right in. Okay, the door's open. But now we have a portal under the elevator, and we have a turret there, and we're save glitched. So that means we can walk through walls once we shoot another portal. Just like so. Not like that. That's out of bounds. That's also out of bounds. That's also out of bounds. That's not out of bounds. And we're going to take the turret from underneath the elevator. Because we had save glitch, but now since we entered a portal, we no longer have save glitch. That's awkward. Place the turret on the button. It will push it down just fine. GLaDOS thinks we have the companion cube. Poor guy, we never got to see him again. Put him in there. Counts. You know. Yeah, if you guys thought real guns were intense, just wait till you'll see how fast you can fire a portal gun. Chamber 18 has another really intense save glitch. It's really hard to understand. But basically, we're gonna set up the same edge glitch we did in Chamber 18. We're gonna do it from the start of the map here. Shooting portals up here. Just gonna try to get a portal underneath the door, just like this. Shoot forward. We're gonna. Oh, that is the wrong portal. That's the wrong number. We can restart. No worries. And now into the next room. We're gonna place our portals here so we can get a better angle. Shoot a portal there, and all of a sudden, we're at the end. You gotta wait for GLaDOS' dialogue, so. Alright, I'm gonna need to start talking fast when the escapes come up, because we're gonna have the same trick we did last run, which I know I understood from the chat that the stream cut out. By the way, shout out to the people working this thing. They work so hard, so I don't blame them at all for that. Basically, we're gonna be using the game's unstuck code. With angled panels. And basically we're gonna be shooting the portals here. Just like so. It's the wrong portal. Anyways, we're gonna be doing a save glitch here. And we're gonna get our portals in position to do the double lag. Shoot a portal up here. We're gonna get a precise location for this portal. Just like that. We teleport to the end of the chamber. Pretty interesting. This chamber plays the same as Legacy and Inbounds. Legacy, this is Inbounds, what am I talking about? There actually is a theoretical save glitch here that you could do, but it's actually not faster, so we opt not doing that. This chamber is just a raw movement in both categories, so. Anyways, going to chamber E01, escape 01. This is one of the most precise save glitches throughout all of Inbounds. It's very hard and not beginner friendly at all. Like, everyone kind of has their own setup for this. We're gonna place a portal here. We're gonna peek a portal here. Put a portal here that we're gonna get edge glitched on. And once you get through here, shoot a portal here. Now I'm gonna do my setup. I'm gonna line up with the 4th dot down here, aim at this dot on the wall, shoot an angled portal here, back up, shoot an orange portal here, keep shooting orange portals. I messed up the thing. God, gosh darn it. Alright, shooting a blue portal here. Now we're shooting orange portals. I almost went out of bounds. Doesn't count though. Shooting a portal here, angled portal here, shoot a portal here. I failed it again. Hold up, technical difficulties. Like I said, this is one of the hardest ones in the game, so. I need to angle my portal more. Sorry, guys. This is embarrassing. 2nd place, by the way. Alright, something's up. I think I'm going to do the normal route after this. I've never messed this up this bad. This is very peculiar. No? Okay. I'm going to do the normal route. Oh, this is a big oof, people. That route is normally about 10 seconds faster than... Oh my god. Nothing's going right, huh? Anyways. We'll be able to just keep scraping on by. Normally skip this and go to the end, but... Guess I know what I should have practiced now. Yeah, it was patched, guys. That's weird. So the same glitch as Inbound's Legacy. Oh. Alright, fan. You be you. This map really just hates me. Anyways, Inbounds is going to play the same as Inbound's Legacy for the boss fight. We're going to do these acute angle glitches, which I failed. Basically, to explain this trick, the game thinks you're stuck because you crouch and you uncrouch and shoot your portal. It's essentially like frame perfect, but not really. You don't have a large window to do it, but the game thinks you're stuck and teleports you in a predictable place, but it's seemingly random. It's reproducible, but we don't really have a lot to determine what goes where. We just know it works. Anyways, we preserve the turret so it does damage to GLaDOS, skipping the boss fight. We wait for the dialogue. Get all the cores. That is Inbounds. Alright. Sorry that Escape 01 went out so horribly. Anyways, now we're going to start Out of Bounds. Out of Bounds is really hard. Hard and complex for the first couple of maps. So I'm going to try to explain the best I can. I'm going to try to talk really fast. I'm going to mess up a lot. It's going to be pretty bad. Anyways, for the first chamber, we don't actually pass through any portals at all. We're going to be doing this. We're going to be doing a save glitch, similar to the button glitch in Inbounds. If you were here for that in Chamber 01, we save and load the game while we were like pushing ourselves out of the button with the radio. We're going to be doing the same thing with the portal here when it spawns, and by doing that, we'll get save glitch. And because of that, this glass will become unsolid. And another property about the save glitch is that when we have objects behind save glitch portals, they have immense pressure put on them. It's called an SPD, super physics deformation. And essentially, we can use that force and inflict it on us by pinning it against the wall. And then through that, we're actually able to launch up to the top of the map, above the elevator. Because we have save glitch, the walls are not solid. And because of that, we're able to save load into the elevator. Hopefully I can get it. It's all going to start with doing the save glitch here. I'm doing a lot of save loads. Now we're going to be throwing the radio under the vault, walking through this glass. Did I not get the save glitch? No, I did not. Alright, that's fine. We'll just have to do this again. So yeah, this is the most complex portal category, so you probably won't understand this. Yeah, we just walked through that. Now we're going to take this radio, do some setups here. Ooh. This is probably the most finicky part, and we just fly on top of the elevator, save load clip at a specific spot, and we'll go into the elevator. Just like that. This is probably, I mean, just when that's how the run starts off, it's very intense. Next we have to explain in Chamber 2. We're going to be using the save glitch here again, but we're not going to be using it to get to different places. We're going to be using it solely for the purpose of getting out of bounds. Because once we're save glitched, the walls, some walls will not be solid, so we're able to just walk right through them. Notable things about out of bounds is that everything out of bounds is portable as long as texture inbounds is there. The corresponding part of the map out of bounds is also portable. We're also going to be doing this track called In Front, where essentially at the start of every map, you have to wait like a second or half a second for the elevator open. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to beat the elevator to its destination, so we'll start the next level in front of the elevator. We're going to start by shooting a portal below the elevator, PQR inbounds, now it's going to trigger the elevator. We're going to do another save glitch here, and I have to kind of focus here. Doing some portal stands, everything's portable, and we're going to do something called a vertical wall warp, where if you save and load twice, it'll plop you up top of stuff out of bounds. Shoot a portal here, shoot a portal here. And this elevator is slow, so slow guys, it's not even there. And we get to see the elevator open while we're already in the chamber. We're going to save glitch, shoot a portal here, here, under the end of the level, trigger the dialogue, and I don't really get time to breathe here because I have to go in this elevator immediately and do a corner precise lineup for the next chamber. Hopefully I remember this. I'm lowering my sensitivity here so I can do this. That's why I have the numbers up in the top right if you can see them. I line them at a very specific spot, so in the next chamber I can do this thing called a seam shot, where between two textures there's a small space where you can actually shoot portals to and they'll go out of bounds. Here it'll land right on the next elevator, and I'll do this glitch called a quantum crouch. Again, this is another elevator in front strategy, so these are very like rough. You say shoot a portal there, it's out of bounds under the elevator. You're gonna go through here. Do this thing called a quantum crouch. My camera is separated from my model here, so you're able to shoot a portal out of bounds. Gonna pop back inbound, shoot a portal there. Save and load once after we jump, and we're inbounds, and we just barely beat the elevator. Again, this is very complex. If you understand this, you probably watch Rick and Morty. So, anyways, next chamber 8 doing the same thing we've done the whole time. We're gonna go on that little stub there and jump out. Chamber 9 is going to be the same, but we're going to do the same portal shot under the door, but we're going to actually do another in-front strategy where we're going to save glitch at the end before the elevator has completely come down. So we're going to jump through here. Going through here, we've triggered the elevator to come down. It's coming down. We're going to do a save glitch here. Back into the elevator. Shoot a portal at this dot. Jump into the fizzler, where we can now stand on this ground. Shoot a portal here. The inside of the elevator is now solid, including this small black line right here. I'm going to take a nice scenic elevator ride up. Now, Chamber 10 is really complex. We're going to do this thing called a vertical wall warp. Again, it teleports us up to the top of the out-of-bounds surface. And Chamber 10 is actually really interesting because it has this trigger in the back of the elevator. And that trigger will take us immediately to the next level, and it completely skips the elevator ride. So we're going to be doing this cool ABH sequence. We're going to lower our FPS so we can clip through the back of the elevator, shooting a portal here. And ABH and shooting a portal here so we can jump. Completely instantly load the next level, shoot a portal here. One over here, shoot in the next elevator, go back inbounds. We're under the elevator now. The next level's loading, but we still only have the single portal gun, so we need to go get that dual portal gun. We gotta wait for the portal to shoot. Grab it, get back under the elevator before the next map loads. Get right here, and now I can take a breather because we are in under elevator, people. Essentially. Whew. That didn't go too poorly. Alright, now, we're doing this modified version of the save glitch called the load glitch. Essentially, we're on a portal, like this, and when the map loads, it essentially simulates saving and loading, so it'll give us a save glitch state, so we can walk through the walls of this elevator right here. And by doing that, we're able to peek out of bounds. After peeking out of bounds, we can shoot a portal under the end of the next chamber, and just jump under it, so... And we shoot a portal right before we fall, and this is called PQRing. If we just fall through a normal portal that's out of bounds, we're just going to fall out of bounds. But if we shoot the portal we're coming out of right before we enter it, the portal will disappear, and the game will see us in a state where we're like half inbounds, half out of bounds. And of course, the game does not want us out of bounds, so it just puts us inbounds. Long story short, again, only for Rick and Morty watchers, people. Here we have some time so you can just...
Android, the enrichment center.
Oh, don't kill me. Don't kill me.
Android
That's awkward. Anyways. Chamber 17. We don't even get a turret or a companion cube here, just right to the end. Okay, yeah, PQR stands for Portal Quick Reentry. It's essentially just a way of, once you're out of bounds, getting back inbounds. I'm gonna shoot a portal. Oh, that's not what's supposed to happen. This floor doesn't extend out forever, as you see, so... And now we trigger the dialogue. Now under elevator is over, because if you notice, we finished a map, and we're not under the elevator. The escapes go super fast. They'll be less than a minute. And this thing called quantum crouch storage. Again, like I said earlier, if you didn't really pick up on it, because I was talking super fast. You can crouch, and then in the middle of that uncrouch, you can crouch again, and you're in the state where your camera is separated from your body just slightly, so your camera will peek through walls even though your body isn't. So you're able to peek through and shoot a portal here. Now we're gonna snipe a shot to the end of the level and hit the level trigger right there. Now chamber EO1, there's kind of a meme, you can lose your portal gun. Happened a lot to me while I was doing attempts. Hopefully it doesn't happen here. There we go. All these chambers are about like a couple of seconds. Here we go. Now we're at the last level of the game. Time's going to be coming up in about 40 seconds. When you're coming up here, shooting a portal below this angled surface here, and doing the same acute angle glitch to get into the GLaDOS chamber. Grab the turret.
You can hear me on the stream.
Have it shoot us. Even though it's aiming for us, it shoots GLaDOS, gets off all the cores. And time's gonna be coming up when my crosshair disappears. Edge glitch into the incinerator. And time. And of course, what's a portal speedrun without getting the cake? So let me do that for you guys real quick, hopefully. No? Come on. There we go. We'll glitch through that door using an edge glitch. Come over here. Navigate through these hallways.
That's the question. That's the most important part, is whether or not they can hear me. CJ said he could hear me on stream. That's a little concerning because I don't know. I did shout erotic at one point.
The cake was a lie. Anyways, I guess I did go underestimate just a little bit. So I'd like to thank you guys all for coming, watching my run. Really appreciate it.
If I could do Zap
If you want to follow me, my Twitch is Mshusi100. But before you follow me, make sure you follow Shots Fired, okay? These people are amazing. There are so many talented runners here. So many talented people organizing this thing. How do you organize an online marathon for a full 7 days, no stops? That's insane. Like, actually, it blows my mind that I get to be a part of this. Not only that, but it happened. It's amazing, so that's gonna be the end of my run. Hope you guys have a great 7 days of Shots Fired.
For some reason.
And that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much. The ending cutscene will play out here probably whenever you want to cut me off and go to the next run.
Not bad. Now, should we move over